taking me higher. My heart's in the fire. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way I feel with you. When you hold me, my heart beats slowly. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way I feel with you. Taking me higher. My heart's in the fire. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way I feel with you. Oh, when you hold me, my heart beats slowly. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way I feel with you. Taking me higher. My heart's in the fire.
Comrades, Storm Amy didn't just batter our coasts. It battered our game weeks. It battered our hearts. It rattled our ranks. It tore through our carefully laid plans like a gale force wind through an open spreadsheet. Tonight, my friends, we pour a sip on the concrete for our fallen colleagues. Blood has been spilt, tears have been shed, stormy tears. Game week 7 has brutalised new and veteran managers alike, showing absolutely no mercy. Let's pour a sip for the ones who got murderated by not having Semenyo for his Friday night haul. The FPL pain came early, quickly and efficiently like a tree branch through a window in a hurricane. Let's pour a sip for the managers who sold Ollie Watkins for Gyökeres in game week 5, only for Gyökeres to blank, only for Watkins to score, and then to watch Saka stroll up and take penalties on Saturday. This game isn't just random. It's layers upon layers of mental pain, tailor-made by the gods of variance themselves. Let's pour a sip for the ones who kept the faith in Mo Salah for yet another blank. Let's pour a sip for Florian Wirtz, RIP, who continues to drift ghost-like through our midfields without points, like debris swirling in a storm drain. Let's pour a sip for the FPL managers whose Friday nights are being ruined by a ridiculous 6:30 PM deadline. How is a 6:30 PM deadline possible? During a storm, we're all scrambling to lock our windows, lock our teams, and instead, we are dealt with the pain of Amy. Let's pour a sip for those who forgot the deadline, for the ones hiding in dark corners of their own homes just to get 5 minutes to see what Andy's doing, for the ones pretending they're working when they're actually glued to a deadline stream, supposed to be at the shop picking up toilet paper and food for their families and loved ones, but instead whispering, Gyökeres or Watkins, into their phone like a secret code. This one is for you. For all of you battered by Storm Amy, battered by this game. Welcome to the Pain Train. Storms in the air, blood on the tracks. No brakes, no seatbelts. Hold on to something. Because tonight, we ride. And welcome to FPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf. It is Sunday the 5th of October 2025. And we are mother flipping live. Game week 7, another one in the bag, ladies and gents. We did it. It is officially international break, and we are here to dissect the saddest and maddest FPL tweets of the match day, and you are welcome. FPL Diamond in the chat, Claire FPL, Papalotopus, Weggers, Woodstock, Dave, Mr. Bird, Ken, Jonesy, we are mother flipping live. Patrick Benjaminson, he's back for more. You guys are back for some more pain, and I have it ready to serve up. I have been searching the depths of X over the past hour, so you don't have to. We will get into all of it this evening. Welcome to the live show. I wanted to firstly, very quickly, thank you all for 3K subscribers. I hit it today. It's just unreal. It's absolutely crazy. The last 3 weeks I got to 1,000, 2,000 and 3,000 subs, and it is blowing my mind. So thank you everyone who is supporting this independent channel. I've got no skin in the game. I have no affiliation to any FPL overlord. I'm just a fan of the game. I'm an everyman. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I like the game a lot, and so I started a YouTube channel about it. And a year and a half later, look at where I am. Unbelievable. It's just very overwhelming. Thank you all so much for all the loveliness you throw my way. We are getting into the saddest and maddest FPL tweets. Emmett Daniels in the chat, Ideal Hoxer. I think some new folks in the chat, which is great. Hope you guys are all well. Please give the stream a like. It really helps me and the channel, etc., the algorithm and all that rubbish. I have bookmarked the aggiest tweets from the match day. You better believe I have. You better believe I have. There is really one place to start, isn't there? I mean, this is iconic. I think the last thing something was so memed was when Amorim got his tactic boards out. I mean, look at it. What's he doing? What's he doing? As an Arsenal fan, I love this. I had a bath in this. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely sensational. It's his move. Look, signature move. Signature move. The full stop in that tweet is just the most outrageous thing about it. Like, no emoji, no exclamation mark, just a single full stop. It's just absolutely incredible. It's been another mental, well, actually not so mental match day, is it? It was a little bit disappointing, I'm going to say. I was at the British Transport Museum today, or the London Transport Museum, whatever you call it, in Covent Garden. with the fam. My son, 19 months old, loves buses. Absolutely bloody loves buses. So we took him to see so many buses. So I missed the 2 p.m s, but it doesn't really sound like I missed too much. I was keeping an eye on the scores, and then that Brentford Man City game was just like, it was just rubbish. Caught the second half of that. So, you know, we were all expecting Haaland to do it more, weren't we? But, and, you know, let's be real, we all captained Haaland. Is there anyone in the chat who didn't captain Haaland? Come on, talk to me. Because if you didn't, respect. But we pulled it off, Haaland captainers. We scraped it this week. Count ourselves lucky. But it is just the move to captain. My camera's gone mad. Come on, what are you doing? There you go. And we're back. Is there anything that happened here? Is Ange getting sacked? I think the Everton Crystal Palace result is probably the most surprising one, right? Has anyone checked in on Ange recently? Should we just check in on Ange real quick? Let's see what's happened. I mean, the guy who owns Nottingham Forest is an absolute mad lad. Has he pulled the trigger this evening? Is there news I've missed out on? Ange Postecoglou at Nottingham Forest, 0 wins, 0 clean sheets, 7 matches. The first manager, 007 madness. 007 manager. The Premier League's shortest managerial reign was 40 days. Ange Postecoglou has not won a single game in his first 7 games at Nottingham Forest. He's been in charge for 26 days. Could he break that record? He could get sacked, couldn't he? Look at this guy. That's been AI'd, obviously. Let's not fool ourselves. A little bit mean, perhaps. It looks like Ange is about to get sacked. So, you know, let's pour a sip on the concrete for him as well this evening. R.I.P. Ange. And we'll probably never see him again in the Prem. Let's be real. He's not a Prem manager, is he? Look at this. From Pi Sports Booze. Breaking news. Nottingham Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis has eaten Ange Postecoglou. Now I can say I'm a bit chubby, so I can sort of I can laugh at stuff like this. But you skinny people, you're not allowed to laugh at stuff like this. Absolutely unreal scenes. So I think that's the main stuff. I mean, yesterday we talked about a bit last night, but you know, obviously Chelsea-Liverpool was the big one. Salah's washed. Wirtz is rubbish. Liverpool are in a mini crisis. Manchester United are back. Arsenal look really good, and I think they might win the league. Or should I say, we might win the league. I think that warrants Leeds, Spurs. And it's good stuff. Let's have a quick look at the table, then we'll get into some painful tweets, and I'll make sure I said hi to everyone. So this is where we're at. Man City now up to 5th. Palace were 2nd at one point today, and then they fumbled the notice. Chelsea up to 7th. I feel like the top 5 is starting to take shape, and I reckon it does look like it will be Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Man City, Chelsea. I think that's reasonable to assume at this point. And then Wolves, Burnley, West Ham. Goodness me, it's not looking good down there, is it? Lots happening. A really good game week 7 with all things considered. My rank is 205k this evening, which is nice. I'm very happy with that. I did get to the top 100k yesterday very briefly. I was checking my live score stupidly, and I got into the top 100k, but you can't count that until the game week's done. My defence let me down a bit. Haaland captain, not the best week, not the worst. 60k green arrow, it's all good. I got my wildcard intact. IB is here. Have a little break, you know, get my head together, and then we go again in game week 8. How did you guys all do? If you want to pop your points in the chat, I will be sure to announce them as I see them. I'm just going to say hi to... Oh, someone just disliked the stream. It's so rude. Who's that? Which one of you has gone and disliked the stream? Unbelievable. Yeah, hi Emmett. DM McDonald's back for more Legend. FOMO, Legend. We said hi to Woodstock. You're right, mate. Hope you're doing well. Zeitghoul is in the house. Patrick, Aloha Mage. Yes. Danny B. Absolute heroes. Jack Attack is in the house. Yeah, Diamond, it's been a good season, mate. I don't want to keep banging on about it because it makes me look like a bit of a dick, doesn't it? Like just banging on about my rank. But it's been a good. I'm having a really good season. And last year, I'll keep saying it, right? I didn't even get into the top 1 mil last year. Like, didn't even make it into the top. Throughout the season, I was always above 1 mil. So I feel like I deserve it, and I am celebrating the wins, but I'm also very cautious and skeptical because I know things could get worse. But I'm playing the game in a very measured way. I'm playing the community. You know, I feel like I'm doing the right things around holding transfers and keeping chips and stuff. So, yep, could be worse. And we now move on to Game Week 8, where I can hopefully get into the top 100k. My target was to get into the top 100k by Game Week 10, but I think I can do that by Game Week 8 now. We will see. We will see. Enough of that. Chris Howarth, hope you're doing well, mate. Legend. Yeah, don't be a dick, Alf. Yeah, it's like cool. I just, you know, I'm my own worst critic. You know, I'm always like, I'm conscious about what I'm doing. I'm like, am I being a dick by just talking about my rank all the time? Let's get into some painful tweets because that's what we're here for. Let's cue the sad music and get into this ting. We are bookmarking the tweets this evening. I've done that already. So let's go. Watkins subbed off blank confirmed. Andy tweeted. Blank confirmed for Ollie Watkins. There'll be a lot of managers selling him this game week. Maybe a price fall this evening? Maybe we'll have a look. Watkins too useless. I no fit ever. Add am to my FPL again. Wary no see goal or assist against Burnley. Useless player. I see this sort of language a lot, and I love it. I'm really intrigued by it. I don't really know what's happening. Like, where... I just want to know, like, where is this language from? I think it's like Nigeria or something. It's like a combination of English and something else. Yeah, Nigerian Pidgin English and informal English. Okay, there you go. If you guys ever see like sentences like this, it's probably Nigerian Pidgin English. If you don't know... Now you know. Make sure I follow all these people. I will be reposting all of these if you want to interact with them. The idea is to give sort of smaller profiles exposure with this, you know. The Arsenal bin. Wildcard bin a disaster. Gyökeres not on pens. Get out of my team and leave the captain's armband behind you. FPL fraud. From the Arsenal bin. Hashtag FPL. Hashtag FPL community. Arsewoo. Captain Gyökeres. A few people did that. And it made total sense. Ray Gyökeres, you got 45 mins to save your place in my FPL team, fella. Ray's livid. FPL OT for F's sake. Don't even know what it relates to. Don't even know what it relates to. It is poetry. It is a perfect post. I'm the only one who's liked it. Look how perfect it is. FPL OT for F's sake. THFC Emerson. Follow back. He's in my FPL for F's sake. There it is again. Look at it. Look at that. Oh boy. I mean, this is legacy. This is iconic. Do you think that they look on social media and they see this stuff? They probably do, don't they? Like, do you reckon Virgil van Dijk knows that he's a meme? And there's quite a lot of Van Dijk memeage happening this weekend. Should we try and find a couple? Van Dijk media. Here we go. Come on. Come on, lay it on us. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Ladies and gents, I bring you the best of FPLX. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk edition. That is absolutely... Oh man, I can't look. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god. Stop. Stop it. Oh boy. What the hell? How is this possible? It is so good. You're gonna watch me absolutely melt. You're watching a man melt live on stream right now. Live on YouTube. This is so good. Oh my lord. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this stuff. Absolutely amazing. There we go. All right. Let's move on from that. That is absolutely ridiculous. I think I need to retweet some of those. I think it's important. How do I retweet it? There we go. like a boomer dealing with X. Repost. Yeah, done. Unreal. Okay. I need to get my head in the game. FPL in the mud for F's sake from HRI5HIK. FPL in the mud. Big Avel for F's sake. The one weekend I bench Caicedo in FPL. Yeah, you don't bench him. You don't get in Caicedo and bench him. Come on. He's first in the team if you've got him in your squad. How has he benched Caicedo? He's like one of the top scoring players in the game. Tom Delaney, I take Mbuemo and Cucurella out this week and now they decide to return points. Why do I bother with fantasy for F's sake? Do we all think it should be renamed Fantasy for F's sake? Because that sort of feels more fitting. Let's be real. I think that there is something to be said about us needing to dissect within ourselves why we play this game. Because it certainly isn't for fun. This isn't fun. Like, is this like self-sabotage, self-deprecation type thing? You know, like, are we punishing ourselves? I mean, it can be really fun. When you have a good game week, it is fun. But, like, mostly it's just awful. Son of Ozil, all my good work on FPL been undone because I decided to captain Gyökeres for F's sake. This just strikes me as someone who just went a bit rogue. And if you look at him, he looks like a bit of a rogue character. And I respect it, but you can't be going like you're flying too close to the sun by captaining Gyökeres in a game week like this. Everyone knows you captain Haaland. Who captained Rice? They were in the chat last night. I've forgotten who it was. It might have been Shane or Jones. Was it FPL Jones? You're in the chat, aren't you? I think it was Jones. I respect it. If it comes off, it's amazing. But if Haaland slaps and your captain doesn't, it just kills you. Kills your rank. Arab Web 3. I need to quit FPL. You know what we do. You know what we do with that kind of tweet. You're free now. You're free now, you know? Like, run free. Absolutely sensational. The same tweet from another account. I need to quit FPL. You're free. You know the rules. Every time there's this tweet, someone quitting or retiring, we need to put out this GIF. It is as simple as that. FPL MJ, young Romanian lad at work, decided to quit mid-shift yesterday, and this was his resignation letter. If you guys just want to have a quick look at your screens, that's what this guy did in the restaurant. Sort of like weird looking apple, 2 croissants, and then this monstrosity on the left. There it is. For your eyes only. Not related to FPL, but it is from an FPL account, so I'll allow it. I will allow it from FPL MJ. I don't make the rules. Soddy, this FPL shit you people do is ruining football. An Arsenal fan calling Reece James my captain. I've got a friend who had to quit FPL because he started celebrating a Harry Kane goal a few seasons ago. And he was just like, I can't do this anymore. It was like he had a moment of clarity there and then, deleted the app, never played FPL again. Arsenal fan, obviously. This is so Aggie from Palfi Ksaba. Gyökeres is not a sell, I agree, but you really shouldn't be this arrogant, because you, capital Y, are a 6 mil overall ranked player. Your opinion is not relevant. You are a below average FPL player who doesn't understand shit about this game, so stop being arrogant. So Aggie. So Aggie. Why do you need to do it? That's Andy as well. That's Andy Martin. Like, we all love Andy. What's he got against Andy Martin? I'm not going to like it, but I will repost it. In fact, no, I've just quote posted it, so I'm going to delete that. Get out of it. Get out of it. Stoop Tiger. Cross-dressing SHIT bastard DCL F off. Absolute poetry here from Stoop Tiger. Might be tweet of the week. Might be tweet of the week. Absolutely sensational. Stoop Tiger, I salute you. There's a lot of people that I'm having to follow because I have a new X account. So anyone who I haven't followed already, I will get to it, I promise. FPL Frimpong, oh effing hell, Salah yet again. He's so shit now. Salah is past it. We know this. He's absolutely done, I think. I think his head's in AFCON. He might get dropped. Chiesa might come in for Salah. I can see it happening. FPL Churchill, how the F have we not won this game? Absolutely thrown it away and gifted it to Everton. Shit end to a shit weekend. Jeez. That is a deep tweet there. I hope he's alright. I hope they're alright. Luke, everyone lose the clean sheet. Everton lose the clean sheet again. Their shit and grass is green. It's interesting because a lot of people got Tarkowski in, didn't they? Like 2 game weeks ago on their wildcard, and now Everton are just not performing. Tarkowski's done nothing. It's the way FPL works, unfortunately. FPL Churchill again, definitely the worst free hit I've ever had in FPL. Utter shit, embarrassing, and a waste of a chip for me. Sharky, so many SHIT strikers in the Prem, literally no point picking any striker in FPL other than Haaland. It's a very good point, and something I think that we should have a look into real quick. So we're going to go to stats, points by forwards. Look at the gap between Haaland and the next João Pedro. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, you can. Look at the gap. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. It's over 30 points between Haaland and João Pedro. And then it's sort of like a DRS train from João Pedro down to... well, down to, you know, the bottom, really. Haaland's just light years ahead. Look at the form as well. Haaland 11.5. Bowen's a player, you know. Bowen might be someone I get into my wildcard team. But yeah, it's Haaland, isn't it? And Haaland, and you just want to get a couple of like cheap strikers, like Isidore from Sunderland. Is he any good? He's 5.6. Foster at Burnley. Look at this. Ollie Watkins, 8.7 mil. Only on 20 points. Mateta's not having a great season either. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath. We move. Telia Daniel, an absolutely amazing tweet here. Me excited, I still have Haaland on my FPL as captain. Then I check and realise every other person in my mini league did the same shit. This could also be tweet of the day, I love it. I should say tweet of the match game week actually, going forward. Telia Danielle, follow from me. FPL Ched, I'm shit at FPL, so taken up pumpkin picking. Look at that. Look how lovely that looks. Blue Sky Butterfly. FPL went from having wingbacks and wingers to shit CBs and DMs as the meta. Yeah, we're in the Defcon era now, aren't we? I don't mind it. I think what my take on Defcon, it gets a lot of stick, is that there are players who are just massively underpriced, who they haven't thought about the pricing. They made the change to Defcon and didn't think about the pricing. If we go to all players, in fact, no, let's go to mids. Let's go to midfielders. All right, so if you look at this, we've got Caicedo, Enzo, Rice, Gravenberch, but he scored a couple. I need to look into this a little bit more. I might even do like a video about it next week. It would be interesting to dissect how many of these points have been accumulated from Defcon. Something I might look into because it is interesting. But I mean, a lot of these guys have also been getting like attacking returns. But the Defcon really just puts them over the top by a couple of points as well. So, you know, out of this 45 that Caicedo scored, how many of that is associated with Defcon is what I'm trying to get at. So I'll try and figure that out at some point. But what do you guys think about Defcon? We could even do a little poll. Why don't we do a little poll? Because everyone is talking about it at the moment. So what I'll do is I'm going to go to the full chat. A poll is incoming, my friends. So we're going to say, do you like Defcon? Very simple poll here. Start a poll. Do you like Defcon? All right, poll is live. Do your worst, ladies and gentlemen. We got the wrong music happening. It's much too chilled out for a pain train. Ollie, please remove Defcons from the game. They are shit. Thanks. There's just a lot of people who are just hating on Defcon this week and over the past few game weeks. It really has ramped up. I don't really get the hate, if I'm being totally honest. I think it's quite good. I think it's changed the game because like Minot scored today, right? And I think I saw a tweet, it might come up later, saying like this is what FPL should be about, like getting defenders in who are likely to score goals. Like, you know, the Trents, you know, Ben Chilwell back in the day, he was a great FPL asset. Like the guys who, like Cucurella is a really good example. People are leaning less for Cucurella and going more for like Van der Ven, Gabriel. Gabriel's not a good example because he's got the attacking threat, but Anderson's a good example. You know, Senesi. So just it is interesting. I think maybe some balance is needed, and pricing needs to be looked at again next year because they've undervalued. They haven't thought about this properly. Teddy Bear, I have zero football knowledge. FPL is the pits. I quit. You guys know what we need to do. We need to follow them. And we need to find the GIF. You're free. You're free. You're free now, you know? Like, run free. Someone is playing the FPL. Someone is playing the FPL and hasn't yet cracked 400 points. Maybe you should just quit this thing. It ain't for you. Quite an aggy little post there from MG44. Someone is playing the FPL and hasn't yet cracked 400 points. A little bit aggy. I'm reposting it, but you know. Watch FPL. Tuchel is just a German CUNT to leave Bellingham and Foden out of the England squad. I respect that call massively. Come on, Thomas. Keep doing it. You know, keep doing it. Play Palmer on the right when his groin gets sorted out. This is incredible. I love these posts, these ones. So Danis Karavic. I don't know what they're saying, but at the end, just in English, FU FPL, luck. Translate. And of course Munoz will score when I benched him. And of course Senesi will record his first blank of the season when I put him in the team. FU FPL. FU FPL is just absolute. It's just absolute poetry. Captain Tom Memorial Foundation. What? Had Caicedo on my bench for FPL. Doku didn't start. Pep, you stupid CUNT. Now Doku's going to get a singular point. Cheers, Baldy. From Captain Tom Memorial Foundation. Isn't Captain Tom that old guy who... Captain Tom? Yeah, he's the old... What? Just so many questions about this. R.I.P. Captain Tom. I'm not laughing at Captain Tom stuff there. I'm responding to that post because it's so absolutely mental that this guy's got a profile name, Captain Tom Memorial Foundation, and he's putting out tweets like that. Unbelievable. Big Fash, F my FPL, let's effing go, Chelsea. Huge win from Chelsea yesterday, a statement win. Chelsea are back. Could Chelsea be back? This is another one of those where it's like, I don't know what a lot of this means. I'll try and read it. Niashali Njai, Kudush, Grealish, Gakpo, Alafu Ndio, Wanafunga, Kasaido, Memrusha bench Huko Muoshi na Ako na 10 points. FPL for real. FPL for real. I can't translate it. It's just one of those. I love it. I love this stuff. sensational here. This is why I do it. This is why I do the show, for those for tweets like that. Your Man United guy, best friend of the channel, legend of the game, a truly horrible week in FPL. Haaland could score 5 goals now and it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter at F to me. Yeah, it's just one of those, you know, if you had a bad game week, Haaland's not going to help you. Everyone's captained him. And those that haven't have probably captained Gyökeres, and that didn't go well. Hate FPL from R. Rusty 18, come on you Spurs. Hate FPL. Liveth. I hate you. Put you in my FPL last week. You flopped. Benched you this week. You scored. Directed at Jack Grealish. I think Jack Grealish it makes sense to be in a void, right? Because he can't play City, who he's got coming up. So you just don't mess around with Jack Grealish at this point. FPL Thanos, of course, Gordon hooked before the pen. Effing hate this game. That's really, really rough because a lot of people had a punt on Gordon, and I was thinking about him as well. I added him to my watch list for FPL Game Week 7, and I got Saka instead, and that worked out. It's got to be rough. Why does Watkins hate us so much? This is such a good tweet. This has to be tweet of Game Week 7. Why does Watkins hate us so much? So good. It always feels so tailor-made, the pain that comes with this game. Prescriptive pain. FPL OT, I hate Aston Villa, ruined my FPL season 4 hours ago. FPL veteran Shane, friend of the channel, Everton are up there with Man United for me. Hate them. Shane hates Everton. And he's a Scotty as well. I thought Everton and Scottish lads were like this, you know. They were sort of shaking hands, you know. Duncan Ferguson and all that. Big Scottish connection at Everton. But no, not for Shane. Hates them. Noah, can't believe I'm really considering wildcarding out Salah with United, Brentford, Villa Highline, City and Ange Forest in the next 5. Effing hate that bald CUNT. I guess he's referring to Arne Slot. Yeah, that's tough. I was thinking about getting Salah in for my wildcard for that United game, but I don't think I want to do it anymore. I think Salah's just an avoid at this point. Raja Rizwan. Trusted Watkins as captain for weeks. Nothing. Switched to Mbeumo. Watkins scores. Went back to Watkins. He blanks. Mbeumo assists. Classic FPL reminding me who is really in charge. Yeah, this is so good. Such a good tweet. Classic FPL reminding me who is really in charge. So good. Hungry Sloboslai George. Excuse me. So many 50-50s that I got wrong. Kudush was in my wild card since the start. Then Gordon took penalties, so I got rid of Kudush for Gordon, which also meant I got rid of Munoz to fund it. Kept Watkins for 1 more week and he's blanked. Benched Reinders for Enzo, so I already know what happens there too. Love it. Well, Reinders didn't do much, so you're good, Georgie boy. Yeah, getting rid of Kudush for Gordon is so rough. And then got rid of Munoz to fund it. That's absolutely brutal. Kept Watkins for 1 more week and he's blanked. That is brutal. Brutal game week, George. I hear it, mate. I hope you're doing well. Crate Digger. Fun FPL stat. If you started the season with Ollie Watkins and then switched to Gyökeres in game week 6, you have exactly 0 goals or assists from either of them. If you did the complete opposite, you already have 4 goals plus Watkins' upcoming brace against Burnley. He didn't get a brace, but Crate Digger there with a really sensational tweet, you have to say. That's crazy. And you know a lot of people did this. Switch to Gyökeres game week 6. That's when everyone did it, right? Well, a lot of people did it on the wild card. You have exactly 0 goals or assists from either of them. It's insane. FPL, mate, I can't think of a single expensive FPL player that is actually worth the money outside of Haaland. Salah, Isak, Palmer, Saka, I think, is probably top of the list here. Saka is the only one that I would give a pass on here, because he's been injured for quite a bit of the season. And he's on pens now, he's just scored, so... Yeah, I think Saka... I think you guys would agree, right? Saka is definitely worth a midfield slot in your team. He's worth the money. Fuck Manos from Renato Kamenia. FPL Achimpong. Watkins will never, ever, ever... Watkins, I will never, ever, ever own you in FPL ever again. You're an absolute bum. Absolute bum. Days since Brighton last won a major trophy. Very aggy from a Crystal Palace account there. My FPL sake leads. It's just a lot of pain happening this game week. Sean Prendergast. When I had Manos, then Gahey hauled, and now I have Gahey, then Manos hauls. F this game. Did Ollie Watkins deliver an attacking return? Game week 1, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, no. 6, yes. 7, no. The best start to a season on paper, and Aston Villa have absolutely fumbled the notice. It couldn't have gone worse. People would not recover from this, from Ollie Watkins and Rodgers. Borshan Uz Zaman. Who broke Tarkowski? Why did he become so shit after game week 5? Yeah, Tarkowski just hasn't worked. The Everton swing has not worked, has it? UTC and Die, unluckiest FPL owner, F off Grealish. I'm not quite sure what happened earlier with the Ndai. Was Ndai on Defcon or something? And then, could someone explain in the chat? I don't quite understand what happened earlier. Did Manos... And Manos is someone said he went from hero to villain in a few minutes. What happened there? The last Watkins owners today, free. Yeah, you're free now. You know, go free. Tiggy, she's in the chat. Find anybody who is more shit at FPL than me. Anybody, question mark. Overranked 7.2 mil. Tiggs. I'm sorry, you don't deserve this. You know, it's always darkest before dawn. We move. It's a bad game week. We move. FPL from Sen. Can't believe... Simply FPL Sam. Can't believe I'm spending my Friday night cheering on a random defender for a random team I don't support to win headers. What the F have I done with my life? Forget it. Tweet of the season here. Absolutely ridiculously incredible tweet. Can't believe it. I'm spending my Friday night cheering on a random defender for a random team I don't support to win headers. What the F have I done with my life? It is a cruel game. It's a weird game. Absolutely incredible. We've got through the tweets. Let's have a quick look at notifications, see if anyone sent anything. Yes, we have a team from Dave. Anyone else? Dave. Happy to look at your team, Dave. Join the Pain Train and see if Alf has any constructive feedback on this wildcard draft. I'm thinking about wildcard, you know, Dave. And right off the bat, yeah, I like it. I'm not sure about... who am I not sure about in this? I quite like Rice, you know. quite like Rice. I'd like to get Rice into my wildcard team somehow. But then who would I drop? Do you drop Reinders? Like, Man City just don't look good. I think I might do Reinders for Rice, and then maybe... Yeah, because then you got the problem of like 3 Arsenal players. Saka to Rice? I like Bowen up front, 100%. Mate, I like this team a lot. This is good. 0.1 in the bank. I don't know if I'm going to play it yet, and I think I'm just going to use the next couple of weeks just to decide if I'm going to play it. And I know that's dumb because of like the price rises, but if I go to my team and I look at the next few game weeks, it looks great. That's actually got Caicedo in it. I need to get rid of that. That was Caicedo for that was for Paqueta. So this is what my team currently looks like. I'm really happy with it. So I wouldn't do 2 Burnley obviously, but I'd do Van der Ven in for Electric Steve. But I don't feel like I need to do it, so I'm going to just wait and see what happens after international break. If there's loads of players come back and injured, then I'll play it. If not, I won't. And I'm good up until around game week 12. I might change it up around game week 12. We'll see. There's a whole load of comments in the chat that I really want to get through. We've got, let's have a look, 30 people watching on YouTube. That's so good. That's a record for me, I think, guys. So thank you so much to everyone who has come and said hi this evening. You're all absolute legends. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. I want to make sure I said hi to everyone. Chris Howarth, yes, legend. Useless. I hope you're well, mate. FPL Useless, you're good. Chris, I wasn't calling you useless. I was saying hi to FPL Useless. Everkhan is in the chat. DM McDonald, Harry Courtney, legends. Colm, yes, mate. Colm, hope you're doing well. Colm, the guardian angel of the FPL community. Harry's new round here. Harry Courtney, great to have you here, mate. Welcome to the Alphaverse. You're a legend. I hope the chat are treating you well. Who else we got in here? Geddy, yes, Geddy. Hope you well, mate. Tiggy's in. Jones. I'm just scrolling, making sure I'm not missing anyone. FPL Shane, yes, mate. Hope you're doing well. We said hi to FOMO, Zeitgul. Foxy is in the house. Free Palmerstein. Unbelievable. I can't believe the Van Dijk stuff, Foxy. Did you see that earlier? Andrew D, hope you're doing well. When I was going through the Van Dijk stuff, I was thinking to myself, I hope Foxy's here watching this. I've got it up here again. Mate, look at the state of all this. It is just incredible what is happening. So good. And as a Man United fan, I'm sure you are all over this evening and this weekend. Van Dijk, what are you up to, mate? It's great when you see, like, Van Dijk's he's an amazing footballer, isn't he? And Liverpool have just won the league. So this sort of like memeage like just slaps a little bit different, doesn't it? It's like, you know, they won last year. No one wants them to win again. He's done this. I mean, look at that. Goodness me. So good. So I'm going to be doing a bit more content this week, I'm hoping. I'll do a team selection video. And Rupert and I are still live on Tuesday night. So Semi-Casual and I will be doing a Semi-Casual Tuesday live show where we might do a quiz. We haven't quite decided yet, but we'll do a Game Week 7 review and then we'll decide what we're going to do for the rest of the show. TBC, so make sure you come and join us at 7:30 on Tuesday night. And then I'll probably be live quite a lot over the weekend. I might just do like a big quiz. Would you guys be up for doing like a big quiz on Saturday night maybe, or Sunday night? Just to sort of, you know, it's international break, you know. I might do some England watch-alongs, we'll see. I'll keep you all posted. If you don't already follow me, do that on X. I did do a poll earlier, so I'm just going to finish that and we'll see how the results ended. Let's have a look. End poll. All right, how did we do? Do you like Defcon? Yes. All right, everyone just needs to... you know, I'm at the mercy of my community, so everyone just needs to sort of relax on Defcon if that's what we're feeling. 72% versus 28. That's a landslide. We like Defcon. It's done. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone. I mean, this has got 28 people on the live show right now and 22 likes. It is just so overwhelming. I literally just started this channel with like no one joining my live shows. Ken, who was in the chat earlier, was my first moderator, and I had like 1 or 2 people just like come and watch me out of pity like a year and a half ago. And here I am, 3,000 subs. I got 30 people on my live show. It's just overwhelmingly amazing. So thank you all. You really do make my day and you make my week. So thank you. If you don't already and you listen to this post show, please give it a subscribe. Please give the show a like. I'll be back Tuesday. I'll be posting frequently. Thank you all so much for the support. Stay hydrated and remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.